Are Israeli soldiers torturing Palestinians to death by putting metal rods up their anuses? This is Sede Teman, an Israeli military base in southern Israel that, based on survival testimonies, has been acting as a torture and interrogation camp. A 41-year-old detainee said that interrogators, quote, made me sit on something like a hot metal stick that felt like fire, end quote, and testified that other detainees, quote, died after they put an electric stick up his anus. Another survivor, Mr. Al-Hamlawi, has said that an officer ordered 2 soldiers to lift him up and press his rectum against a fixed metal stick, resulting in his rectum being penetrated, causing bleeding and unbearable pain. These testimonies were gathered by a 3-month-long investigation by the New York Times, as well as investigations by UNRWA, who have spoken to hundreds of returning detainees.
كيف كان السجن من جوا؟
شباك اصغر من هذا الضوء هالقد بالضبط. بنشوفش الضوء، بنشوفش النهار، بنشوفش الشمس. بقيت انا اشوف الصلاه راكبها على الضوء، على الضوء، ضوء العمدان عندهم. ضليتنا اتبع مواقيت الصلاه، الظهر، العصر. بقيت اخش اقرا قران، اصير وحدات القمع، كله بطنك ننزل بطن اخش وحدات القمع.
Since Israel's war on Gaza, around 4,000 Palestinian detainees from Gaza have spent up to 3 months in limbo at Sde Teman, according to site commanders.
The detainees lie belly down, being hit and kicked, people screaming and dogs barking at them. It's terrifying. Some detainees are taken away and beaten really hard, so bones and teeth are broken.
70% of detainees had been moved to other holding facilities, and around 1,200 had been returned to Gaza without any compensation or apology. The reports corroborate statements made over a month ago to CNN by Israeli whistleblowers who spoke about the abuse of Palestinians in Sde Teman prison.
One source telling us the restraints were so tight they had to amputate a man's hand.
According to officers at the base who spoke to the New York Times, 35 individuals have died, either at the site or after being transferred to nearby civilian hospitals.
كل يوم الموت عنا يا عم.
Detainees are denied access to lawyers up to 90 days, and their location is kept secret from both right groups and the International Committee of the Red Cross. Former detainees say that when they were captured, they were blindfolded, hands were zip-tied, and were stripped naked when they were captured. Yoel Donchi, a military doctor serving at the site, was confused as to why some of the people he treated were ever brought there. One was paraplegic and another was breathed through a tube since childhood. And the Israeli government denied allegations.
The problem is, Gazans who are brought in are labeled as terrorists, and it is very popular opinion over here that terrorists deserve to die, so they do not deserve the same medical care as everyone else.